We were told to sit still, to listen carefully, to underline what really mattered and ignore what didn't come up on the test. They gave us chairs in straight lines and called it order, gave us rules and called it wisdom. They told us that life was a formula. Follow the steps, don't skip ahead, and one day it would make sense. Until one afternoon, someone stood up. Not dramatically, there's no shouting. He just stood there as if the air itself asked him to. And from up there, the room looked different. Smaller, louder, less certain. And suddenly, we realized something dangerous. We had been breathing without ever choosing to inhale. We began meeting in quiet places, hallways after dark, rooms where old words slept in books, and corners of time where no one was guiding us. We read lines written by people who had already disappeared but somehow knew us. They spoke of urgency, of beauty, of how short a moment really is when you finally pay attention. We laughed too loudly, felt too deeply, and believed for a reckless while that life was something you were meant to touch, not just survive. But the world is patient with dreams until they grow thick. Rules returned, voices hardened, and someone said, enough. And just like that, one of us stopped showing up. His chair stayed empty, the room felt heavier, and the silence learned his name. That was when we understood this was never just about poetry. It was about standing when the cost is real, about choosing a voice even when your hands shake. We didn't lose him because he was weak. We lost him because the world is afraid of people who feel too much. And now, years later, I still hear it. That quiet invitation hidden inside every ordinary day. To look again, to stand higher, to live as if the clock is not infinite. Because it is not. And the tragedy is not that life ends. The tragedy is realizing too late that it was asking you to begin. So if you are listening, really listening, stand. Not on a desk, but in your choices, in your words, in the way you refuse to live quietly. Speak, love, and risk meaning something. Because one day, your chair will be empty as well. And what remains will not be your obedience, but the echo of how fully you dared to live.
I'll now read the traditional opening message by Society member Henry David. I went to the woods because I wanted to live deliberately. I wanted to live deep and suck out all the marrow of life. To put to rout all that was not life, and not when I had come to die, discover that I had not lived.